Hello, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're doing so well. Today, we're going to be seeing what it is that the divine has and desires for you to hear and see and know at this time, whenever you're watching this. I'm hearing that the guidance that you seek will be the portal to the reality in which unfolds in front of you. And this is an example of knowing the depths in which you are willing to step forward right now in this life journey. Okay. It is so important that you're taking the time that you can to ground your energy into a deeper connection with your body and more in a space of flow and reassurance to what you have and where you're going. Some of you are creating this depth to yourself that is unmatched to something that you've experienced before. And so things feel weird, right? It feels awkward a little bit. It feels kind of like you're walking a path that it's like a path of least resistance. And that is weird to you because you're used to constantly being in resistance. It's important that you're being mindful of the guidance that you're asking for because sometimes the guidance that you're seeking is guidance that you already know and that you already know how to embody. And so you have to just do what you can to begin the process of creating that to be so. Okay, we have higher consciousness, joy. Right now, I feel like a lot of you are desiring to like know deeper what to do or like get guidance on what to do, but really the divine is like if you can protect your energy and protect yourself from calling in things and people and situations that are not actually in service to your highest and best and instead focus on having a deeper understanding of joy and looking for joy in life and finding joy in every interaction that you have, you're going to see yourself rapidly shift much quicker than if you're trying to constantly find the answers to the pieces of the puzzle that maybe the pieces aren't ready to come to you yet. And that's okay. So it's like, as it's almost like you're working on this instant gratification, I feel like okay, so we have the masculine, the intensity is coming down. You've been going through it. I can tell. Those of you that have been really going through it, specifically 6 months, 2 months, really, maybe even a year, 2 years, like you've been going through it, and your masculine is like, I don't want to keep doing this like this anymore. I can't keep going like this. And so the answer to this is finding joy in life. And I feel like things are calming down. The fire is coming down, but you're in a place of heightened like fear or like afraid, like, oh my gosh, but what if it comes back? Or what if it gets worse? And it's like you have to use your imagination to get yourself out of this situation. Okay. It is time that you begin to mend what happened and allow yourself to move forward. Okay. I'm hearing build better, not bitter. Okay. That's important. And we have harvest. Okay. It's a time of harvesting the blessings from what you have put in before. It's time to reap the rewards. However, if your focus is not on the rewards of life, but your focus is on the things that are being taken from you, you're not going to experience the same type of harvest as someone who has a perspective of life can and will be good for me from this point forward. So how can you shift that? How can you evolve that? You have to really protect your energy and focus your higher consciousness and your higher understanding on the joy that is available to you rather than the negativity or the difficulty that's available to you. Okay, there's a fly flying around here, and that to me says that there is something that is trying to take your energy um that you don't want to be giving your energy to, but you're having a hard time not doing it. It's not necessarily a person, it's a situation in your life. It's like, I don't want to give this energy. I don't want to, keep doing the same pattern or keep having the same thing happen to me over and over. And the divine's like, you have to nurture yourself and nurture your connection with yourself and nurture your perspective, right? And look at that on a deeper level and allow that to become who and what you are in all things and in all ways. I'm hearing that song, Mount Everest. Mount Everest ain't got shit on me. It's like I'm on top of the world. You are being asked to really put yourself on this pedestal of like, I can do it all. And I'm imagining the best. I'm calling in the best, and it is here. The divine sensuality, I reveal your talents to enchant. You are learning what it means to receive and magnetize the things you want to you. When you're looking at something that is enchanting you, like maybe you love someone, like you're in love, you know what I'm saying? And they're like doing their thing and they're enchanting you forward, you're going to be like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? And so this is the vibe that the divine is trying to bring forward for you right now. Release the petals, but you got to shed it. You got to let it go. You got to let the changes come in so that you can have this return, so that you can create this new story, because you have to decide. You have to decide. You have to get yourself out of this space of like, I'm always going to be in the void, or I'm always going to be in this position. Like, you're not, though. You're not. We have card 44. That feels significant for some of you. Yeah, look, the fertile void. I was literally just saying that. But the thing is that it was good that you were in that space because you were in a place of rest. And now you're being asked to be birthed into something. You know, it's time to actually call this out and allow this to be something that you experience and that you see and that you create. Okay. Because this is really going to be high potential, potent energy available to you if you allow it to be so. Okay. You have to be open and willing to see it and to experience it. I'm going to pull a couple or do a couple of like um specifics here. So for those of you that are here, just like open your heart, and just because I don't say something in particular doesn't mean that you know this isn't for you, but just listening and seeing if these will resonate. Any of you who have been seeing a lot of tigers, owls, the number 1444, 414, sixes, um been working on inner beauty, inner connection, if you have been working closely with the owl totem, the lion totem, jaguar, black panther, and the bear, this is specific for you. If you did a serious, beautiful ritual and deep connection, or had massive clarity in the last full or new moon, so whenever you're watching this, the last full or new moon that has happened, if you really had a big breakthrough with some type of very specific message, this is for you. And those of you that work with the shedding of like the snake energy, this is also for you. Some of you have been dealing with mother stuff, like things with your mom. It's going to be okay. And there is this, I don't know why, but I'm getting this message about like Tim or something. Tim, Tom, I don't know, something like that. But that's coming through this damn fly. So, whatever that is for you specifically, that could be a message as well. You're embodying the best version of who you can be. And this is not easy. So you must give yourself grace and mercy through this process. Okay. Hold on one second. I'm going to go grab my charms. Okay. And whatever charms come out here also could be an indication for you as well. And then we will finish off this specific reading. I see Saturn. That was the one that came out. So that might be significant to you. Okay. So I guess I should have brought something so you can actually see what these are, but that's okay. We have a heart showing up, but it's half. So this to me shows that you might be working on your heart chakra, working on your heart wall, if you will, and connecting deeper into that. I'm going to move these and just point this down a little bit. Can you see? Okay. It's kind of hard to see, but that's okay. There's the heart. If you connect with mermaids or the color purple in particular, we have a guitar. So maybe you've been wanting to do that. That could be a sign for you. What's this? Ooh, this is a fairy on the moon. Again, more moon energy if you work with fairies. This is a pearl with a butterfly. We have a starfish, a crown, a star, a butterfly again, and a cross. So those of you that feel connected to Christ consciousness, that's showing up big right now and helping you through this process. If you've been wanting to connect more with fairies or with the water element, water energy, that is the time. Now is the time to do it. And here with this heart, It's saying that you're right now keeping yourself kind of closed off a bit to something, to receiving, is what I'm hearing. So use music to help you get into the vibe of receiving and allow it to come through. Okay. So I hope that this helped you today. Comment down below. Let's chat and talk about this. Have the best day ever. I love you so much. See you later.